Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be just... I have the birthday that everyone can sign it. What do I mean? Like you had 4 years. You had 4 years. I had 5 years. Okay, have nothing to say. Mansoor.
There's another party for me. Mansoor. يقول قول كلمة طلع تجربتك في
Sign up sheet. Mansoor, come on. Can you come on?
First, I would like to thank the brothers who provided dinner for the community. And I think they did this to say thank you to the community that support them for their staying here in State College. And we want to miss them a lot. And I would like, if they want, to say something to the community.
Okay, first I go, but I would really like Mansoor and Khalid and Brother Fatih to say something as well, because I mean, alhamdulillah, we had, this is my 5th year in PennState, and you know, when you come from a foreign country, I mean, we are all international, most of us at least, international students, and you know, when I was coming here, I didn't really search for MSA or like whether there's the Islamic community in the State College. So you're coming from a totally different background, and for the first time in your life, basically, you're away from your parents, and as a young guy, you know, you have all the options, and mashallah, you know, in State College, there are really like attractive options in that kind of sense. So, I mean, alhamdulillah, but really, especially in Ramadan, like when we had the first Ramadan, I really felt like home. And alhamdulillah, last semester I stayed in Istanbul, and after 4 years, that was the first Ramadan that I was going to have in Istanbul, and I really like my city. But even then, I said to myself, you know, in Ramadan, if I were to have a chance for 2 days to go to State College and be with the brothers, I would really just go to State College. So, I mean, I would really love to thank all the brothers who make this remote country a second home, really a second home for us. And really, I mean, when you have all these options that are open, and alhamdulillah, because of the brotherhood really that we have here, alhamdulillah, we were able to stay together, because it's really hard for a young guy to come here and you know, out of all these attractions, to actually choose to stay with the Islamic community. So really, I mean, I dearly, I am definitely going to miss each and every one of you, and I would like to say Khadelo. If you can, come on, you should say something. I mean, you won't be able to see all these people together. You should. Huh? Are you? Okay. Fatih abicim, gel sen de bir şey söyle. Okay, we are talking in Turkish, so because it's non-cooperating Arab brothers.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatih, as you heard. I just want to say a few words. I remember when I came to State College, and then I was looking for a mosque. My friend said me that there is a mosque here. And when Brother Omer was talking about several years, I remember my day. And I remember when I came first of all to the mosque. I have to say that I was very happy to find a mosque here, because whenever you go to other cities, you cannot find a mosque in most of the cities. So this is all I want to say, and I want to thank all of you to come here today. Thanks.
There we go. Now that I said something about Arab brothers.
The address of the other party.
I really have nothing to say, but just because I know he will keep on pushing and pushing it for like a prayer. So I thought to just come out and say it. Actually, since I'm saying it till August, my plan was just, a month before I leave, I know the brother will do something and will ask me to speak. So we're going to prepare something, and then when they ask me to speak, I'll pretend that no, I don't want to speak, and then come up with a good speech. But now they actually put me in the spot, so you'll see my actual abilities. I really have nothing to say, except I remember some distinguished brothers who passed this community and left. And the only thing you can see after they leave is their names being always mentioned, and the actions that they actually left. I remember Brother Muhammad Salim called me a month ago, and he said something that really touched me. He told me, listen Mansoor, you will never evaluate your experience in State College until you leave it. Believe me, staying in State College was the only chance we had to serve Islam. We spent 20, 30 years in Muslim countries, but we never had the chance to serve the Muslims until we came to State College. Whether it is to give a khutbah one day, or maybe to be in a MSA meeting, or to organize a picnic, or to maybe make da'wah to the non-Muslims. This is our only chance to do this. And whenever we go back home, we'll be just one out of millions walking the streets. It will never be special. So my advice to myself and to everyone here who are staying, this is a chance that you will never be able to remember until you leave. It is our only chance to serve Islam. And if we don't take advantage today, we will never do so. So let us really appreciate this advantage. And another thing is, people sometimes say, MashaAllah, Mansoor worked with MSA, or Mansoor did this and that. But we actually did nothing. The only thing that we are good at is coming after Jum'ah, making announcements, pretend that we did the work. But in reality, it is people who don't speak who do the work. There are many examples, but I'll just mention a few names. Brother Muhammad Al Eidie, for example. He's a very quiet, calm person that you don't see talking until you really push him. But Brother Muhammad Al Eidie, for example, did great things in this community, and no one even mentioned his name. For example, the halal place we have on campus, he was really the soldier who did all the work to bring halal place to the campus. There are the brothers who come to the Fajr prayer. If you think about it, if we don't have Brother Umar or Brother Riyadh driving the van, this masjid will never be open during Fajr prayer. No one will ever come to pray. There are brothers like Abu Abdul Aziz, for example. If it wasn't him, maybe we won't have a store downstairs. Maybe this mess will never be clean. So just remember those great brothers who do those great favors and no one knows them. Just thank them and try to be like them. So Jazakumullah khair, and sorry for the long, maybe boring speech.
My voice. Just say one.
Look, we have 22 minutes till I push it. Come on, Kalele, come on, Kalele.
We will delay it.
Yeah, we will delay it.
Okay.
But the one thing is,
Don't give advice. I accept advice.
but one thing is really, actually, I had this idea as well, but alhamdulillah, some brothers already came up with the idea. Maybe like we can just, as Mansoor said, alhamdulillah, there has been many great brothers who came and passed, and unfortunately, we just really remember their names. But we are all from very different countries, and with all different majors and all different backgrounds, and alhamdulillah, we are getting a really high education. So, let alone everything else, it's a good network opportunity as well, and also to keep in touch. So some brothers made this sheet where you just write your name and email, so that people can be in contact with you. So if you can fill out this form, maybe you won't need it this year, but inshallah 5 years from now, when all of us are become more stable in our lives, inshallah we will be in contact with each other. So please fill this form out. Okay,
you.